Let's go ahead and get started. This is the daily news for today, Monday, July 27th. Let's see here. I'm going to lay one spread and then we'll see what comes up. Let's see. July 27th, Monday. Taking things into Wednesday. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to continue to use the cards for the daily news, for the public work. I've stated a lot in the past, I don't need the cards to deliver the message, but they are a very colorful visual. So, and I do like the beauty of the visuals here. There's the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. Oh my gosh, the King of Wands is here. And then we have the Sun. The Sun with the King of Wands combination, this represents the sign of Leo. And we have the full moon in Aquarius that's happening on the Aquarius-Leo axis on the 29th or wherever you're located in the world. And this is another one of Leo's card with strength. Here's our messenger in and out with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in this here, it has been presenting itself as a courier of messages. Is its primary focus, its only reason is to quick fire messages like that, and is like and this King of Wands is facing the Six of Cups. It's the King of Wands. The Six of Cups is the past or some type of past direction or something regarding the past. This could be romantic, it could be official business, it could be all of the above, it could be whatever it is, but that's the energy here. And then we have the Six of Wands here and the Six of Cups there. So he will be in this space singularly. This is about him. This is his this is him, and this is between himself, like that, because he's facing the Six of Cups. If he was like this, that would be different. Okay, so this is a person here, so this is about him, and the Knight of Wands is crowning him, and it will be about quick fire messages regarding his own clarity with the Sun, enlightenment, positioning with strength relative to the present, the past, and the futures, because this represent that that complete consolidation. Because in the past, I would always mention that Saturn's present is future and Saturn's future is present. It's one all consolidated, already generated presence. So this is what this here King of Wands energy is within. Now this King of Wands could be an energy or it could be a person. They could be a Sagittarius sun sign, Leo sun sign, Aries sun sign person, or this just could be representing a man. This is a masculine, this is a male, this is a man. Now and that's what he is within. And then the Four of Swords is what is crowning the Six of Cups. The Four of Swords in this combination crowning the Six of Cups is a mind that is at rest with the Four of Swords. The mind is at rest and it's crowning the Six of Cups. So it means that something regarding the past that he's looking at or whatever his mind is quick firing to him, it is the messenger, the courier is going towards this. In the King of Wands, his mind is quick firing messages about something regarding the past that is laid to rest. Now and then this has Temperance. And the temperance is about the balance of creation, meaning in this crown in the Six of Wands person, meaning the balance of creation, the balance of the consolidation of what we just spoke about the present being future and the future being present, because that's how Saturn, the great scientist, functions. Okay. Now within the mechanics of what is like that. Okay, so that's this with temperance. Now speak of Saturn, and then we had the Emperor here. Now, so that's what's happening. So this could be this is the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands is okay. I'm seeing it how it happened, and I'm seeing it in great detail. Now is the rushing of that consolidation of the past when it does not exist as a individual axiom within the greater construction of the past and present and the future being a consolidated oneness. So, and because Saturn is here, is the details of that, and that's what you're going to get like that. So we're glad Saturn is dealing over there with him and not with us. Now, okay, that's that. So, you're like, okay, can I just say the door to the close is fast? Because Saturn, no, you have to know this, you have to do that, you have to know this, you have to do. Just let me into the future and the present and the now. Okay. You know, you have to So the Saturn has the King of Wands full attention. Like that. Now, and Saturn it deals with the attention because it's like this peace here. Like this is just this peace. It's like peace. And the sun is illumination. This is not the moon. Saturn and the moon pop the moon. Okay, the water's good. The dingy water goes down the drain. Saturn works with the sun, the masculine principle of seeing, enlightenment, clarity. It is not hidden. It's direct. It's in your face. This is it. There's no enigma. You don't have to figure it out. Any figuring would be about these details of the components of the construction of what is underway, and what you will be going into is that. So this is very peace. This is very good. This is very peace. The Six of Wands person. Temperance crowning them. So there's a position of unique power that is a significant driving aspect of what presence would signify and mean in that type of conducive, constructive space to walk into is what I'm getting. So let's see. I want to see what this Six of Wands is about. I see the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We had the Ace of Pentacles and then the Strength here. The Chariot, very beautiful, very positive cards. Here's the Sun again. This is very good. Now, Saturn really know how to clear the space, and the mind being very clear, and that's why this is happening. and the King of Wands could be in Saturn's presence for this specific type of unification is what I'm getting. The King of Wands could look at this as a great accomplishment because this is his space. You don't just go up here like this. Because Saturn is very foundational here within this working, in sitting here with the mechanics and the science behind what is being formulated in the King of Wands positioning on the past, and how that specific timepiece shifted. And that's what Saturn has in position with. And this Knight of Wands is quick fire within one's own mind, because this is the past. This is the past. This is the past, the nature of it. Saturn gets the sword and cleans the room like that. Okay. The clutter like that. Okay, is that. Now, so the meat and potatoes can be worked with. Is that. So there's in the Six of Wands person here, very confident, very Saturn is crowning there. The Sun, clear. The Chariot, success, the strength. Within a very Saturnian focus positioning is what this is here. But going towards a past that the King of Wands is, that Saturn has the King of Wands focus on, like going towards that, but going towards it with all of this good, like Saturn is allowing this because it's very positive. So this is a light. This is a light with the sun, and this is quick fire messages. But with the King of Wands within himself, and then Saturn over here, position, this is the orchestration. And it's about how a past door shifted in time, and it being had shifted in the past way back when. So the King of Wands is becoming up to speed here. It's coming up to speed. Now, and because Saturn, your presence is always welcome. Well, I don't need the introduction, he states, because I don't need no, this is a Saturn channel, so the presence is just here. Okay. So, but it, but okay, yeah. So, yeah, but, yeah. This Six of Wands person comes with, they come with a, within a very Saturn, they're crowned by the Emperor and the Temperance. They come with a very Saturnian significance and meaning, like that. Like purpose, reason. And it has the Ace of Pentacles, so it could be a very, I'm coming very practical, is the Six of Wands. Saturn is crowning in temperance. So I'm coming very practical. Is the Six of Wands person? Is very practical. Because remember what this Six of Wands represents here. The Six of Wands represents someone with a whole history backing them up like that. And that's what put them on the horse. Not people, not people's agreement, not consensus, not likes, not feelings, and this, blah, 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 blah. Is this. Now, so this permanency. And that's what the people around them represent. So they're not receiving the Ace of Pentacles, they're coming with the Ace of Pentacles. So they're going towards this Six of Cups. But then the King of Wands is facing the same Six of Cups. But this person is coming like very Saturn like, but with the intent like, I got a job for you to do, like that. Like with some type of offer, maybe utility, like that. Like maybe some type of utility, because this is not foolish. This is an important person. This is someone of prestige. Not super prestige, where the people like them, like that. So the people put them on a temporary hold, not that. I was born into prestige. And the people around me is an innate history of that prestige and its continuum. Whenever I move, I'm coming for a reason or a purpose. And they're the one with the Ace of Pentacles. Because it's going this way. So they could be about to say, well, they come in a very of that nature. Like, so this could be the King of Wands getting some type of, maybe some type of offer opportunity. And then the Saturn is crowning it. It will be like, because this type of prestige, it would be Saturn. It would be in generational. So Saturn, so this person could say, well, I have a contract for you, or a job or opportunity for you, or something like that. But this person is about what is serious business. The one on the horse. Like that. Or I see I see utility. I see where your worth or your value can be utilized. That Saturn is about a long-term utility of something, practical production of something. The Six of Wands, because they come from that innately, okay, they would see that in this person. There's some type of utility that is not fly-by-night, like that. Is like, because it's Saturn. It's like, and I need that utility, like that. Obviously, you're not the only one that has it, but hell, you're the one that there's a connection to the past. And Saturn is allowing that that gate to open, so that this person could be around this one. Because this prestigious person, you don't just come up around them. You have to be invited, or they have to come towards you. You have to be invited, like that. Or Saturn will block it, like that. So if you can come towards them freely, it's because Saturn didn't block it. If you can't, it's because you're blocked from them, even if they're inviting you. So this one here is saying, well, here's the exchange, a utility, a value that you have that is equal to this Ace of Pentacles. And I could utilize this value that you have regarding something that is connected to my all-encompassing greater value. Because you would be not a dime a dozen, but you would be like, and not easy to replicate from somebody else having the quality, but because you would always have your needs. But this is a Six of Cups, there's a connection. But this one right here on the Six of Wands is the unique person. They're the person of prestige. So they don't come a dime a dozen. It's just them, the individual, just them. So, but this one here doesn't come a dime a dozen, but they come with a uniqueness to what this person here is willing to allow around them, put up with, or allow to be involved with something that this one on the horse sees as a necessity or utility regarding whatever they are doing, like that. And because this here mechanism comes with Saturn, it would mean that Saturn will decide what the measurable significance is regarding this person being able to approach, to accept, or be allowed close, or that would not happen. That's what's happening. Show me the King of Wands. We want to look at the King of Wands, Eight of Wands, and we had this at the bottom of it as communication. This is quick fire communication, King of Wands with the King of Wands. Now, this is your generational wealth here with the Ten of Pentacles. It goes there. The King of Wands, this is him with his wand, and it's going towards the Six of Cups. He's having quick fire communication with himself. Okay. Now we had the Nine of Pentacles. This is independent wealth. But this is generational Ten of Pentacles, because then it's independent, what you do through your own hard work, energy, effort, and individuality. But it's always going to be connected to this, because it's generational wealth. Even when you do something independent, it's always connected. And Saturn always shows up. That's that. And then here's the King of Wands again. This is the King of Wands again. And then this is the Two of Wands. About an action or a door. Now, the King of Wands may have even offered this up. Like, even though the Six of Wands person was bringing it, with the Ace of Pentacles, but the King of Wands may have offered it, and he knew that would be his foot in the door with Saturn. Like offering something of a measurable value that could be utilized, and that is seen as a value that does not shift in its defined parameters, like that. So the King of Wands could have offered this up as a foot in the door, or leverage, as being seen as someone of maybe a valuable utility that can be utilized here. Now, what he knows he cannot do is, because this is prestigious, okay, he knows that he can't come in as he's the only value. He had to check his ego at the door, because I already talked about the being a dime a dozen, even though there are the unique quantitative factors. The only uniqueness that is pure unique is over here. So he comes in knowing that. So this is the quick fire communication, him with himself and getting his own mind right without having to be told. So he may have offered that as a leg in, that utility, but with that understanding as the brim that he wears on his head regarding his place. Now, that's what it is. And it being equal to anybody else's place. Now, in the unique quantifying factors that will allow him to approach and even be able to even make his damn case, if he's the one that is offering the suggestion, or even if he's the one that the suggestion is being offered to. That's just the defining factors of how the interaction goes. And then the Saturn here as the ultimate voice. Also, Saturn as the great scientist, but as the conductor of that type of uniform mode of operating of what was going to happen. But this would be the unifying of experience of it happening with all of its measurable and component parts, and it's all encompassing. And Saturn put the sun on the King of Wands so that he could see it and see it for himself without having to be told, and it coming to him in great detail with that communication of quick fire communication, him within itself, like that. So we're going to move to part 2 with that. The link is in the description box below this video per usual. Thanks for watching. Bye.